advantage inside or outside in this situation.
The 16 and 11 broke apart a little bit. This is a solid push. We'll be interested to see what NASCAR has to say about this.
I think
Can't lock bumpers.
I think I see him popping it. I think he was on and off.
Sadler lets him go.
Now he's getting too far in front. Towers got to be really disciplined here. Manage these two lanes.
Through the tri-oval, got to get to the white flag. Tyler Reddick's been in this situation before. Next flag ends the race, whether it's the checkered or the caution.
This is when you drive the lap of your life to get a trophy at Daytona.
Oh, Towers getting really far in front. Elliott Sadler's going to lag back and get a big run here, but we also got the 11 and 24 forming up behind.
Here comes
one back.
Taz Gralla.
He's getting help. Coming to your mirror. Coming to your mirror.
Elliott's going to get position on him. What's
Sadler
the 11
to the inside. Ryan Truex look to the high side. Reddick still out front. Here comes the 16 of Ryan Reed.
Oh, this is going to be a photo finish, guys. We're going to bring this one right down to the line.
Coming off of turn 4. High side of the white car is Reddick. Trying to get his second career win of the season opener at Daytona. But to the inside, it's Elliott Sadler. A photo finish.
Tyler Reddick's going to edge him out.
And Tyler Reddick have gone to Junior Motorsports. And here we are, right at the line.
Whoa.
By that much.
Wow.
Harvick off of turn 4. White flag is in the air. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. A lot of attaboys inside the top 10. Guys like Bell, Nemechek, Cindric, Benjamin, Ryan Truex. But no one had anything for Kevin Harvick. Strong effort for the 98. He has done it again. For the 5th time in his career, Kevin Harvick is a winner. He does it today at Atlanta Motor Speedway. At speed at Daytona, John Hunter Nemechek with a top 5 at his debut last week at Atlanta Motor Speedway. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
That yellow flag was Kyle Larson's best friend. There was no way he was going to make it on fuel without it. He got the yellow flag, reset with new tires and fuel, was able to make the most of these restarts, and here he is driving away with just a half a lap to go to bring home a Vegas win.
His first win at Las Vegas, going to be a dominating performance. 142 of 200 laps led. Here comes Kyle Larson. He's a winner in Sin City.
Yeah, guys, really.
Start, huh?
And that's what's going through Brad's mind. You asked me what's going through Justin's mind. If you're Brad, you just want it to go green. You don't want any restart and jump with the field back up. Just that's when all pandemonium breaks loose.
No late race chaos, right?
Yeah.
White flag is in the air. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. 36 career wins for Brad Keselowski in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Got the checkered flag here back in 2014. Half a lap away from doing it again.
You know, that team's overcome a lot today from almost getting in trouble in 1 and 2, from speeding on pit road, coming from the back. Great strategy by Brian Wilson, and congrats to that whole Fitzgerald team for bringing home the checkered. And Brad, you can't forget him for driving the thing.
Out in front of he and Allgaier, we see the white flag. 1 lap to go, brought to you by Credit One Bank.
You got to give credit to Joey today. He drove a great race, and it's not over yet. Only 1 lap left, but you look at the scenario he's been put in multiple times with restarts on old tires, restarts with new tires, but in the back of the field, a lot of different scenarios, and he's really, really excelled at them.
He's put it on him, Adam.
No doubt about it. Can you say California dreaming? What a dominating performance. Joey Logano brings it back to the start-finish line. He wins at Auto Club Speedway.
That's what I'm talking about. Feels good to finally win again.
Wreck down the front stretch.
That's Gralla. What a hit.
Battling for 14th.
off of turn 4 to the white flag for Ryan Blaney in the 22. 1 lap to go.
That's a nice feeling, Adam. Not a lot out the front windshield and nothing in your rear view mirror as you head down into turn 1 for one last time.
Last win came at Dover in September.
And such a good guy, good family. I was teammates with his dad, Dave, and the neatest thing about him is this kid drives his butt off. He gets the most out of that race car each and every lap. And then when he gets out, he's not even wound up or anything. He's just pretty calm.
Ryan Blaney, victory lane at Texas.
Stay with it. One slip up right there.
Got to coach him up.
Yeah, so frustrating when you could just taste that victory.
You can see it.
Priest starting to pull away. He's going to come around and see the white flag. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Priest may be looking to make a deposit, huh?
A big one right now. Trophies in, money.
Still 10 back, 7.
How about a win and $100,000? Ryan Priest delivers at Bristol.
When you see the 22 car of Austin Cindric, looks like he's got a lot of damage. He's trying to limp it across the line here.
Noah Gragson went a little higher that time. Coming off of turn 4, they'll see the white flag. 1 lap to go. It's sponsored.
Good momentum off 4, Adam.
One last opportunity for Noah Gragson. Can he get there? Lap traffic ahead. Bell has managed it perfectly. Through 3 and 4. He's going to see the checkered flag. Second career victory. Christopher Bell hangs on in Richmond.
The run's if it's gonna happen, it's got to happen now. Because that's what you don't know. You have to, if that caution comes out once they cross that start-finish line, the race is over. So you need to be in the lead right here.
And here we go right here. Christopher Bell right behind Tyler Reddick. He made a great block to stay in front of him. And then Spencer Gallagher on the bottom.
Been in the show
Look at
all
this
day
move.
long, right there.
Racing for the lead. Now it's all about who gets that push at the right time. Unfortunately, Spencer's got no one behind him right now. He's going to have to hang strong on the bottom. But here's where Tyler Reddick, he's trying to side draft, but he has to stay in that mirror and make sure he's looking at Christopher Bell.
And like you said earlier, this is the most intense part of the last couple laps when you don't know whether it's going to in or not. And Spencer Gallagher has basically passed him on his own.
He's second, and now at this point, he's blocking his butt off, and they may crash at any moment right now.
This middle line's coming, lots of momentum. Spencer Gallagher is definitely doing a good job blocking, but he is way out there, guys.
He's way out there. And look at Cole Custer. Holy cow, a big run.
Bottom lane's coming. The 7 car. And look at Elliott Sadler coming and pushing that teammate.
And this is where Talladega is a lot different than other racetracks. And here comes the start-finish line. And Spencer Gallagher is going to win his first race. How about that? That's awesome. What a great moment for that team.
So I think for Sadler, he's better off that turn.
It's impressive the line that Dustin's been able to switch back and forth and still carry speed through each corner.
Back to the stripe. White flag is out. Allgaier leading Sadler. Traffic ahead. Elliott looking to the inside. Allgaier closes him off. Can Sadler get there? A win and $100,000 on the line. Nemechek is there. Sadler to the inside. Can he make it work? Contact. Sadler goes sideways and Allgaier wins it at Dover.
What a race.
Christopher Bell or someone else who's just waiting in the wings.
See Bell spun the tires there pretty hard coming to the green.
Custer moves up to second. Ty Dillon is there. Bell getting it wound up in the outside lane.
Cole Custer, he's back up there. He's going to have a shot.
They started 1-2. They're running 1-2 as we come back to the white flag. Brad Keselowski, Cole Custer.
Ty Dillon up to 3rd of those fresher tires.
There's the white flag. Next flag ends the race, whether it be the caution or the checkered. And this place no stranger to last lap passes, but I'm not sure anybody is going to be able to get to Brad Keselowski.
Look at the big move by Bell off turn 2 to grab third away from Dillon.
Crash. Down the back straightaway. No caution yet. There it is. Keselowski is leading.
Down the backstretch.
And Brad going to win for the second time in 2018 here at Charlotte. One lap to go.
The gas, Kyle.
Good luck.
Hope it's an uneventful last lap for you.
But he pitted 5 laps earlier. He shouldn't be concerned, right?
I mean, you're always concerned.
You're always concerned. They probably haven't told him any of what we know right now. But the fact that none of those guys slowed down, I mean, it makes me think that those crew chiefs all lied to us.
You think maybe that they were trying to fool the competition by telling us something that maybe might not have been 100% true?
I don't think we got the whole story.
So we gave him the speeding penalty, and somehow he comes back. He leads 65 laps and dominates the race today at Pocono. For Kyle Busch, it's career win number 92 in the Xfinity Series. First time he's done it here in the Poconos. Checkered flag in the air. Once again, it's driver 18 who wins it.
Here for it to maintain down this backstretch.
They're hanging tight.
Now, when do they come off each other's bumper into this corner? That's my question.
Put it out.
And there's the caution.
Right around the racetrack. Right around the racetrack.
Oh, and it was Austin Dillon. By a no.
34 laps short when this finishes, but it's going to be good enough for Austin Dillon, who wins for the first time in the last 56 races.
Games, Bell might be playing back there.
When they come off of turn 4, they'll see the white flag. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. And aggressive there. Bell nearly got into the wall. That may have given it to Allgaier.
Allgaier's going to say, giving it my tail. I never worked harder for anything in my life.
Off of turn 4. Happy Father's Day.
Father's Day.
Justin Allgaier.
Iowa for a long freaking time, and what you boys just did it, how cool is that?
54, and now once again it reset it back to high. And I think Junior said it wanted to get out of there. It was done. Kyle Larson coming up on 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. One more time around for Kyle Larson, the 25-year-old who 20 years ago, when he was 5 years old, sat down and did an interview, and he told his mom and dad, he said, I like to start in the back. And they said, well, why? Why would you like to start in the back? He said, because I get to pass more people. Well, that happened today for him because they had to change the right front tire. It had gone down after qualifying. He had to start in the back of the field. He went from the back to the front in dominating fashion. And Kyle Larson will come out and win at Chicagoland. Now he's trying to do a little side drafting, but the one of Elliott all over the back bumper, the 42, keeping Larson going up front. They need to make it all the way back to the white flag. Through 3 and 4.
Now the second lane, who can get free? If they stay double wide, Larson's safe. If one of the lanes can get clear, then there's going to be a run coming for Larson.
Larson now working on blocking. One more time around. Big run out of Haley as he gets up to the back bumper of the 7.
Runs coming from both lanes. The inside's on the inside of Larson now.
Elliott Sadler. Now, can he clear the 42? Sadler up front.
He didn't clear him.
By inches, he didn't clear him. Now he's got to side draft him. Get to that left rear quarter panel. Pull him back to you. Hope the 22 gets to you. Push you in front of the 42.
Side by side down the backstretch.
What matters now is what line's going to get the help from behind. What's Blaney going to do here? There's going to be a huge push from the top.
Side draft once again. Larson, Elliott Sadler, side by side, coming into the tri-oval. They bump. 3 wide. The big move on the inside. A huge win for Haley.
Wow. Thought that the one car was coming down. So it's he's not looking at the line. It's a natural reaction.
Well, NASCAR's made the call. They said the 24 went below the yellow line to advance his position. Winner, Kyle Larson.
Kyle Larson ends up winning. As you see, Haley was trying to celebrate, thinking it was his. Looking so close, but at the same time so far away because of the fact they're coming up on the final lap from Kentucky. Christopher Bell will get the white lap. The white flag, 1 lap. The lead a half a second. Christopher Bell and Daniel Hemrick have put on an incredible show today. Able to work past the 18 of Kyle Busch. Fight through adversity. Christopher Bell started at the back of the field because he spun in qualifying earlier today. He goes on the spin and win at Kentucky.
Oh yeah, thank you guys.
This is where he's got to be worried, down here in this corner. See Brad roll the center so well. Oh, Brad gets a little tight there. Chasing the back.
Little quick. Coming into 3, and Brad Keselowski loses some ground. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank.
Then you've been doing 1 more.
Same thing you've been doing, like you did a week ago. Christopher Bell up against the best. And once again, Brad Keselowski has given Christopher Bell everything he could want in a great race, and Bell has been able to handle it. Out of turn 4, David beats Goliath. Christopher Bell wins.
Thank you everyone on the seat.
Big damage for Austin Cindric.
Flag, it goes, and this is overtime, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Allgaier gets free. They're still 3 and 4 wide behind him. Jones gets a little slippery. Here comes Christopher Bell.
Boy, got into the back of Allgaier right there. He's going to try to go to the bottom.
Bell to the inside. Can he make the pass complete? Slides up the track. Allgaier's going to hold the spot there side by side, coming to the final lap. White flag. Bell has the advantage now. Allgaier loses grip. Christopher Bell the lead down the backstretch. Christopher Bell through turns 3 and 4. Here comes Justin Allgaier. Oh, spinning behind, but they're coming to the checkers. Christopher Bell will win 3 in a row. The first driver to do so as a regular in the Xfinity Series since Dale Jr. back in 1999.
Running so strong, and what a great battle he and Keselowski put on. Coming to the white flag, 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank for Joey Logano.
A nice clean entry into turn 1. He knows he has some distance out the back. Now it's just time to take care of this 22 car. 1 more circuit for Joey Logano.
He's got 1 more lap around Watkins Glen to drive that into victory lane. His black and red Ford up to the S's for the final time. All he's got to do is string together some perfect laps, and that's exactly what he's doing so far. He has just left turn 4, and he's headed up the back straightaway.
Just hit mark here, man.
Easy into the inner loop here. Talk about emotions. A few laps ago, he had somebody putting so much pressure on him, he didn't know whether he was going to be able to hold him off for the win. Then you look up out of the mirror coming out of turn 1, and it's empty. He cruises out of the carousel toward turn 6.
And what a great feeling when you have an opportunity as a race car driver to take the lead on a late race restart, manhandle them and take it from them. That's what Joey Logano did as he's coming to turn 7 and last corner on the race.
2 previous wins at Watkins Glen in the Xfinity Series, both starting from the pole. He did it again today, started from the front. He'll finish up front. Logano wins at Watkins Glen.
Good job, guys.
Here comes Justin Allgaier. White flag, 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank.
12 turns left, DJ.
Yeah, coming to the most critical part right here. Just can't overdrive this corner right now. Don't want to get any wheel hop, nothing that's going to give Austin Cindric the opportunity to get to your rear bumper.
Nice and clean, down to the inside. Good exit, just a little dust up. Saw this at Watkins Glen last week. Even though Truex ran out of fuel on the final lap, it was a mistake that brought him closer to Chase Elliott. Ultimately couldn't make the pass there, but that's what Cindric's hoping for.
Yeah, Chase did a nice job of recovering from that and keeping the 78 behind, just as Justin Allgaier taking advantage of the situation and opportunity that presented itself to him.
Allgaier through the gearbox, on the gas, off the gas, on the brakes. Just a few corners remaining. The left-hander lifting that tire just a little bit off the ground. And now to the final slow corners. The carousel, turn 12. The left-hander, turn 13. Justin Allgaier is going to come from behind and win at Mid-Ohio.
Awesome. Heck yeah.
Larson on the outside, Allgaier on the inside.
Well, it's a pretty good restart for the inside line. Christopher Bell shoving Larson into the corner.
Credit one overtime. Allgaier on the inside, fighting for the lead as they go down the backstretch. Drives it down on the inside. They're door to door as they come out. White flag in the air one more time around. Larson has cleared him. Allgaier, look at his hands. Fighting for second, but Christopher Bell makes the move. He takes second away. Allgaier all the way up high. Larson comes out. He'll win at Bristol.
Finally. And Allgaier leads. White flag. 1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank. More things on a road course, DJ, when you've got a nice one to go?
Well, yeah, because you're still having to shift, do everything. But he's been in this position. You know, and we talked about the two drivers getting together, Justin Mark and James Davidson, that they handed it to him. He put himself in this position. He went up and retook the lead after losing it on that restart. Did an outstanding job. I mean, you know, he's looking like this is going to be a third and 2 firsts in these 3 road course races so far.
Allgaier through turn 5, turns left, goes uphill.
You don't get this luxury in this many times of having a 6-second lead on the last lap. They're always very competitive, but he worked extremely hard before that happened.
Checking around the track, so far clean and green. Others racing for position and for points.
Yeah, a lot still going on. Justin Allgaier's got a nice lead, but there's a lot happening between 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th.
Carefully through the carousel, feathering the throttle. Back up through the gears, down to the high-speed kink. This car's looked a little interesting off of this corner all day.
Yeah, and this is going to put him in front. So he's getting 5 more playoff points by winning the race here. And then he's going to put himself in a position where he's going to be the regular season points leader that could gather those 15 bonus points that go along with that for the playoffs.
Yep, it'll help pick up the points he lost in Dover, failing post-race inspection after he won.
That just shows you what an outstanding season he's had.
And we showed you that graphic earlier. The last 10 races, he's been right there with Christopher Bell.
Yep.
He's really been pouring it on. Final corner for Justin Allgaier. Now all he has to do is go straight.
Awesome job again today, buddy. Really good job.
That's the word.
You guys are awesome.
From the crew and the driver.
Fight never gets old. Heck of a job, boys.
He'll try to negotiate around that one more time as he will exit turn 4. The white flag will come out. 1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank. Brad Keselowski may have had the best car of the day. We don't know, because a lot of the time he was chasing after Ross Chastain as well as Kevin Harvick. Well, when the opportunity presented itself, when Ross Chastain and Kevin Harvick got into each other, Brad Keselowski jumped on that opportunity, and now he has an opportunity to win at one of the biggest stages in racing. He will win at Darlington. Brad Keselowski.
In third.
When are they going to make the move? The anticipation is killing me right now. So you see the 9 get another run on his teammate there. Justin Allgaier chooses to stay behind him. It looks like he's going to maybe wait for the last lap. One thing I find interesting is you see that run that Tyler Reddick gets up to the 7 of Allgaier. Well, Blaney does not get that same run to the 9. That's very interesting to me. Right now, he's right on the rear bumper, but watch what happens. Watch as Reddick gets that run. Blaney does not and is not able to stay with the 9 on the straights.
99 laps in the books, 1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank. Can Allgaier hold him off one more time?
Into turn 1, final time here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Justin Allgaier scampers away by 2 car lengths. Here's Tyler Reddick. He is poised, he's in position, and he is ready to pounce. The question is, has he fallen back too much? They're on the back stretch for the final time.
I don't know if he has the help right now. He's definitely going to get the run, but it might just be too little, too late for Tyler Reddick. He gains on Justin Allgaier down into turn 3, makes a move to the inside. He's not able to get there. Coming to you, Jeff. Yeah, just not enough help from Blaney from behind for Reddick to get that run. I think if Allgaier has a good, clean corner here, it's going to be very hard for the 9 and Reddick to get there by the start-finish line. It's just not enough racetrack left.
2 car lengths separate the top 2. Justin Allgaier looking for his very first win at the Brickyard. Allgaier will win in Indy. Presented to him in this 42 car, the pressure of performing. He's seen what the 42 has done with drivers like Kyle Larson behind the wheel. He knew the expectations going in. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Ross Chastain has shouldered the pressure. Down the backstretch for the final time. The opportunity given to Ross Chastain. Coming out of turn number 4, he's going to earn his first win in the Xfinity Series.
Good job, boys. Good job, buddy. Good job, big crew. Oh my God.
Still to go in 2018.
Ross Chastain has found a little bit of speed. He was actually a 1/10 of a second faster that lap running this high line. Christopher Bell, I'm pretty sure, is taking the safe route around, making sure he doesn't make a mistake.
And 1 to go, presented by Credit One, as he fights his way through 1 and 2. Down the backstretch for the final time. Christopher Bell following in the footsteps of Kyle Larson. An excellent dirt track racer, and now a winner at Richmond, back-to-back. He sweeps the season in the Xfinity Series.
Round 2, baby. Yeah, my friend. Nice work.
Closing in on that group.
Through 17, and Chase Briscoe will take the white flag. Credit One, 1 to go from the Charlotte Roval. Listen into the 98 radio.
80%, bud. No mistakes. You're making them make them. Keep digging.
80%, no mistakes. Justin Marks right now running 100%. Chasing.
Smooth and smart.
You heard the spotter say smooth and smart. Well, that's proven to be very difficult at this racetrack. So with only a half a lap left, it's just a matter of not making a mistake. Don't overdrive. He's
like
still
that.
pushing. Back her down a little bit.
Yeah, he's got a good enough lead.
Back, 25
Drove
back.
a great race, drove a smart race.
This area right here, the inner loop, well, the chicane, just slow it down. Could run through real easy. Don't try to do anything special.
At the age of 13, Chase Briscoe broke Jeff Gordon's record as the youngest driver to win in a 410 sprint car. He's a 2016 ARCA champion. And now, as he makes his way through 16 and 17, he gets his first Xfinity Series win. Chase Briscoe wins in Charlotte.
Give you an opportunity to do this more often because you damn sure deserve it.
Of the 4 of Ross Chastain.
This right here's the race leader. The 20 of Christopher Bell takes a white flag.
That's 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank for Christopher Bell. And Christopher Bell looking for his 6th win of 2018. And as a rookie, this will be the most wins ever in a season by a rookie. Christopher Bell coming out of turn 4. He will win at the Monster Mile.
Awesome car, guys.
What an incredible turn of events it has been for John Hunter Nemechek. It looked as though he had given the race away when he slid into his pit box and just a bit too far, had to back up. Then they had to come back around, tighten lug nuts up. It looked as though the race was gone and not a chance. There's 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. But John Hunter Nemechek fought. He fought hard on the high side, was able to catch the 21 and then successfully get by. And now John Hunter Nemechek, as he enters turn number 3, looking for his first ever win in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. The 21-year-old from Mooresville will win at Kansas.
Turn that one.
There it is.
There it
Here we
is.
go.
He goes up through the gears. He's going to get a little help from Elliott Sadler, but a great restart for Cole Custer in the 0-0 as well. Reddick has him cleared. Cole Custer up the racetrack. Under 2 laps to go in Texas.
Come on. Give me 2 good laps.
And look at how the 1 falls back now. Elliott Sadler all the way back to 5th and fighting for that spot. Now back to 6th. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank.
Cole Custer's run Reddick down.
All over the back bumper. Can he get him loose? Down the backstretch they go. Here comes Cole Custer. They hit. Contact made. Tyler Reddick trying to stay on his bumper. Cole Custer trying to pull away. Cole Custer takes it in Texas.
Xfinity level to the Cup level, and they brought them back. They found a way to build a system that people want to be part of, and that says a lot.
And Rick, can you imagine coming into Phoenix in a must-win situation and perhaps in 2 laps leaving as the championship favorite? That is a major swing of momentum for the 20 car if you can finish this off.
The team that no one wanted
to
see win. This is the 20 car.
Coming back no matter what.
1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. And everything will reset after this race. There will be 4 drivers. The one who finishes in front of the other 3 at Miami will be the champion. And right now, Christopher Bell, as you mentioned, came into this race having to win this race. Started in 38, battled through traffic, got a little roughed up while he was fighting for positions, but now he wins at Phoenix. He will be in the championship 4.
All in a day's work.
Who was so dominant? Tyler Reddick has led 42 laps, looking to lead 44 to win the race and the championship. Cole Custer in this race, who's currently running 2nd, had led 95 laps. And now, 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Coming in as the underdog, Tyler Reddick has 2 career wins in the Xfinity Series. One of those coming at the biggest racetrack at the start of the 2018 season. He wins at Daytona. And for the final time, he'll work his way through turns 3 and 4. Not getting very far away from that wall, which has got him a championship. The 22-year-old is the Xfinity Series champion.
That is awesome. I love it. Thank you, guys. We suit all your I don't know when it's going to set in. It'll be like Daytona again. Take a hot minute. Thank you, guys.